YourTeamSucks.club here. You know, one of the most interesting things about the Super Bowl, besides the commercials and the game, of course, are the prop bets. So you can bet on just about anything from, obviously the score of the game to Jennifer Lopez going to show her cleavage. There's all kinds of really interesting things that you can bet on for the Super Bowl. And so George and Jordan have done a little bit of work on this, and though they probably won't bet any of these, we thought it would be entertaining and informative to kind of understand what these prop bets are. So George, educate the population here and the public on what these prop bets are.
The prop bets can be basically anything. We have prop bets on the commercials. We have prop bets on, is Trump going to make a tweet during the game? I picked out three that I'm going to bet. I got over 3.5 touchdowns in the game, minus 140. I think there's going to be a lot of scores. I think 3.5 is a good number to go over. And the other one I'm going to bet is KC to have the longest score.
Like the longest touchdown.
The longest touchdown, right. Not
touchdown the longest. that encompasses the most yardage.
Exactly. They're both minus 115. I think KC will, with the speed, they'll have a longer touchdown somewhere along the line.
Right.
And the last one I'm betting is after every quarter, will the same team lead? And I'm betting neither team will lead after each quarter. And I'm laying a minus 160 on that one.
It's kind of a back and forth game that no one team is just going to lead for the whole game.
Right. It's going to be a real big shootout. I might get some early action and put something on the coin toss, take some heads, get some early action. Maybe I can bet the first quarter, but there's so many different props out there. I know Jordan's going to go over some of the odd ones. Those are the three I bet. I'm sure I'll bet a few more commercial props along the way. Maybe we'll J-Lo show her butt. Something fun.
So, Jordan, some of the more odd ones, and I know there's a lot of celebrity props as well, too. So what's your thoughts on the props here?
Well, props are super fun, right? I'm staying away from the celebrity ones. Every year, I bet will a safety be the first score of the game, and a few years ago, I was rewarded on that one. It was one of the best days of my life, really. But
wow.
Yeah, so we're definitely taking that one. We got some good defensive lines out there. It's gonna be a safety. The line on that's pretty ridiculous. Some more of the more common ones. Who will the MVP be is very interesting. Mahomes is at like minus 110. There's no value there at all. I like Mostert. I like San Francisco to play the hot hand, so they end up running the ball a lot at minus 700, plus 700. There's a lot of value there. 100 to win 700. So I like that. I also, if you like San Fran, you've got to like Nick Bosa's chances at plus 2,000, 100 to win you 2,000 for the MVP thing. Who do you think is going to be MVP?
I think Pat Mahomes is going to be the MVP of the Super Bowl.
So you're taking the favorite.
That's the low-hanging fruit there. But wait, now listen, I know
there's no value in that.
And we're all football guys.
I think so too, but there's no
value. I want to know more about some of the celebrity props. So maybe tell me some of these celebrity props. I think it's interesting. George mentioned, President Trump, and
he tweet during the game.
That stuff's interesting.
Will he tweet during the game? Will he say anything about immigration during the game? Will he say anything about Miami during the game? There's a whole bunch of Trump ones. There's a lot of celebrity ones. Who's that Miami rapper who's going to come out during the game, George?
Oh, will DJ Khaled show up? Will Jay-Z make an appearance? Will
Smith
make an appearance? Will
Pitbull, there you go.
Pitbull, they all have odds to show up at the Super Bowl.
What are some more of the odd, sort of celebrity ones? Like you mentioned like Jennifer Lopez showing her booty.
We had which girl would show cleavage during the halftime? J-Lo, Shakira, or both? We had
both.
I think that's a no-brainer. Both. We had who would address the audience first in Spanish, J-Lo or Shakira.
Will they address them first in Spanish or first in English?
There's pretty much anything you can anything you can think of, you can bet on. Color of the Gatorade, the coin toss, the set list of the songs. It's pretty ridiculous, the coverage of props we have.
That's
You can
pretty
bet
great.
on the color of the Gatorade too,
Color of the Gatorade.
which I think in this one, red is a really good bet. for
Green,
both.
green was the favorite.
I like red because since both these teams have red.
Take the odds.
Unbelievable. I mean, what are the chances of getting insider information for this stuff, right? You
Well,
with
the
trainer.
truth is, a lot of those commercial props come up and they get taken down because they
Yeah.
do get leaked out. I mean, I've seen a bunch of them come down off the board.
Yeah, I would imagine that somebody in Miami knows the trainer of somebody, or maybe Miami's trainer or something. Hey, what kind of Gatorade are they going to use, right? And then may lay their life savings on it, which is probably not a very smart thing to do. We don't recommend that here at all. So, well, that's really interesting, guys. Thanks for that knowledge, and like, share. You're going to see some of these odds brought to us by UWager, on the post here. So if you're interested in getting more specifics on these Super Bowl props, just check out the post, and we will see y'all next time.